Hi everybody. Say hi. Sadie is feeling a tiny bit under the weather today because she got another round of shots and her rabies shot, and look at how big she is. The lady said that their rabies shot can make them like really tired, so that's my excuse for her tiredness right now. It's better. So you guys, today I want to talk about a recent diagnosis that I got. In my last couple videos, I think I mentioned how I'm really accident prone, or injury prone. Well, accident prone too. I'm like the clumsiest person alive. But I'm very injury prone. Like, I always seem to be battling some kind of injury. Over the summer, so like now that I have the diagnosis, I'm looking back like on my life, and I'm remembering all of these instances where things went wrong in my body, and I'm like, oh, that was probably because I actually have this thing that I just got diagnosed with. When before I was like, oh, I'm just really injury prone, or my body is just not very well, anyways, so let me explain, because this is probably really confusing. Started to get really bad over the summer, and then it just progressively got really worse. I would wake up, so it started with my hands and feet going numb during the nighttime when I'm sleeping, and like I would wake up with really numb hands and feet, and I'm like, that's weird. So I just was like, it's probably some weird thing, maybe I was cold, whatever, I'll just watch it and see what happens, it'll probably get better. Well, it didn't. It got worse and worse and worse. And so it started with numb hands and feet, and then it went to tingling sensation in my hands and feet when I was asleep that was getting so bad that it would actually wake me up when I was asleep, like 2-3 times during the night. I would wake up and have to like put my hands off the bed and shake them out and walk around and just get the blood moving again so I can get feeling back in my limbs. And then that progressed to going up my arm, like my forearm, and I would wake up in the morning and all of my joints would be like rock hard and swollen and tender, and it felt as though someone poured cement into my joints and they were just frozen like this, and I would barely be able to move my fingers, and it's not just my hands and feet, it's my knees, it's my elbows, it's my shoulder, it's my hips, it's my ankles, it's all of my toe joints. And granted, this didn't come all just at once. It came progressively, got worse and worse and worse. So it started with the numbness, then it increased to the tingling, and then it increased to being really stiff in the morning and stuff. And I'm like, well, maybe this is because I train really hard. Maybe I'm not drinking enough water. Maybe it's something that I'm eating. Maybe I'm just working my body too hard, and it's, becoming inflamed, and it's telling me to stop. So I took about a week and a half, 2 weeks off of the gym. No workouts, nothing. And it was so bad. It did not get better at all. It got way worse. So painful. Just like, oh, and it was so painful in the mornings, and then like 2-3 hours after I wake up, it pretty much goes away, and I don't have to deal with it until the next morning. Sometimes it'll get bad like right before I sleep, but man, I would wake up every morning feeling like a truck ran over me during the nighttime. Like, sleeping became so painful to go through. So I figured, okay, something's definitely wrong with me. This isn't just like a thing that's gonna go away. And I also tried to treat it with ibuprofen and everything, but whatever. So I went to the doctor for it. And my primary care doctor said, oh, just go to physical therapy, I think you're fine. But I'm like, I don't need physical therapy. I work out all the time. Like, it's not a problem with my movement or like my range of motion or anything that physical therapy might help. So I was like, that sucks. Like, I'm just gonna have to live with it because nothing's wrong with me. That's what they told me. So I went back after it got really bad. I couldn't sleep through. I remember one night, I couldn't sleep through the night. I was up all night in so much pain. Like, my body was just hurting. Oh, it was horrible. And it's like my bones, it feels like your bones are sick almost. and like all the muscles and tendons around each joint are just super like just inflamed and tender and tight, just super tight. So I went back and I'm like, something is wrong with me. This isn't normal, and I don't want to go to physical therapy. I don't need physical therapy. What is wrong with me? Like, can I go see someone else? So they sent me to the rheumatologist. Go to the rheumatologist, and he says, you have rheumatoid arthritis. Congratulations. So that's my diagnosis. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and usually people get rheumatoid arthritis, or they get diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis when they're like in their 50s or 60s or 70s, you know, later in life. So knowing that I have it, that it's such a problem for me when I'm only 23 years old, is really scary, because my mom, who also has rheumatoid arthritis, is going on disability because her joints are just destroyed. So I am very sad that I have this diagnosis, that this is a problem with my life, but I'm actually really grateful that I actually have a diagnosis, because at first when they didn't know what was wrong with me, I was like, I'm just gonna have to live with this, you know. And at least now I have something that I know, okay, it's this, it's not like, I don't know, at least I know what it is, and so I can take steps to try to treat it. I want to share, like, through my YouTube channel, my struggles and everything with this diagnosis, in case anybody out there also has rheumatoid arthritis. My biggest fear, obviously, as you guys can probably guess, is, can I still train? Can I still powerlift? Can I still bodybuild without making my body worse? And good news, you guys, every time I work out, my joints feel so much better. And I think it's because all the muscles are warm and the blood is flowing and everything is moving, you know, lubricated and stuff when I train. So I told my doctor that, and he was like, I think it's great. If you want to work out, go ahead and work out. It can only help the arthritis unless you overdo it. So I'm like, okay, what about powerlifting? Because obviously powerlifting is like the worst thing that I could probably be doing for my joints right now. Sadie's you trying to eat my protein shake? Quick break. I made this protein shake with my coconut ice cream protein and coffee and banana and nuts and more and ice, and it's really good, guys. Back to what I was saying. Blah, blah, blah. So it'll be interesting to see how this diagnosis and me having rheumatoid arthritis affects my training and my progression and my ability to train as hard as I like to. But I want to keep you guys in the loop. I'm not going to let this stop me or hold me back from what I love to do. I'm so grateful that it's not going to, Sadie, what? She's trying to steal the show here. Okay, you made your bed? You made your bed? Okay, lay in your bed. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying now. I think I lost my train of thought. It's a scary diagnosis, it really is. But I'm looking forward to treating it and hopefully feeling better and getting some relief. Good news is, guys, I have a diagnosis. I can still work out, and it's not something that I was eating, because that would be like horrible if I was allergic to something or something like that. What is rheumatoid arthritis? Rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disease. Autoimmune means your body is attacking itself. So like when you get a cold or whatever, your body is attacking that cold. So my body thinks that something is wrong with me, so it's attacking it when it's not supposed to be. That's what it means. So my body is attacking my joints. The only scary thing is the medicine that I'm going on, it's an immune suppressant. So what it does is suppresses your immune system so it can't attack itself. That's like the theory behind it, which means I will be more susceptible to getting sick, and I'll probably feel pretty crappy for a while until my body gets used to it. But that's life. It is what it is, and I'm gonna share everything with you guys. If any of you guys have arthritis and have any suggestions or information that I might find helpful, I would love it if you guys commented and told me, because this diagnosis is pretty scary, and I want to make sure that I'm safe with this diagnosis and with everything that I'm doing. So that's all good though. This is life. I'm blessed. I'm fortunate. Other than this, I am 100% healthy, and that is a huge blessing in itself. So, just taking it day by day, and I'm blabbing. But you guys should try this protein shake. It's really good. It's like coffee, kind of. I'm still gonna pursue powerlifting. I told my powerlifting coach, this is my diagnosis. If I feel like it's too much for my body, I'm gonna have to stop. And he was like, totally, that's totally fine. We'll just take it easy and go slow and just take care of it extra. So that being said, today is my deadlift day. Oh, since my last video, you guys, I have started my powerlifting program. I'm so excited about it. I'm thinking about doing a meet in the spring or the summer of this year, so pretty far out. But I'm going to do a powerlifting series on my channel and show you guys all my stuff. So today I'm doing a deadlift day with my coach, Luke Probst, at his home gym. So I'm gonna bring my camera and capture some of it for you guys and throw it in this video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. Okay guys, have a beautiful day. I will see you in the next clip. Mwah. Deadlift day. For my pre-workout snack, donut. Donuts and deadlifts. Isn't that a brand? Right?
I don't know if it's a brand.
I think it is. Haven't you seen those shirts that say donuts and deadlifts?
Yeah, it's a motto. I'm not sure if it's the brand though.
While I snack on this, I'm gonna get my pre-workout stuff ready. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I use the One Up Nutrition Pro Pump pre-workout. This flavor is key lime ice. This is actually my least favorite flavor. I like the fruit punch. That is good. This is fine. I'm just not a big sour person, and this is kind of sour. But anyways, Pure Rebuild in watermelon. This is a creatine and glutamine blend supplement. So this is great for strength and recovery and muscle growth. And I love this stuff. So I usually stack these as my pre-workout. Okay, move ready. Sadie! Sadie, you wanna come? You wanna come with me? Come on! Come on, let's go! You wanna go to the gym? Let's go! You wanna come with me?
You got this, Katie.
I'm laughing because I feel a fart.
You take 2 steps back. Make sure your breathing and blood pressure's okay first. Because sometimes that lightheaded thing hits you half a second after, so wait a second. That was better, right?
I feel better.
Could we get it a little better than that?
Yes,
we still can.
yeah.
There's room. There's room. Okay. When you're ready. Combos.
I was back.
You were in the right place, but you did it without having any tension, so you ran into the weight. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and we're gonna do both things right.
Okay.
Tension and the right place, okay? You felt it though, huh?
Yeah, I tightened, and then as soon as I lifted, I
Yeah.
loosened up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're also probably getting a little tired. So we're gonna finish with this next one, okay? Because we've been doing this for over an hour. That's a lot of deadlifts.
Doesn't feel like it though.
No, when I saw the time, I was like, oh shit, I thought it was like 20 minutes.
Well, we probably spent 20 minutes.
Cleaning up dog poop. Okay, both. Tension, load the hamstrings, fire those hips through. Come on, get tight.
I just need to. 2 singles.
Yep. Why was that heavy?
I don't know.
You were like this. You're in front of it. Get behind it a little bit. You're just a little too far in front. From that side view, you don't want to be here. See where the bar is and where my shoulders are? I want to get
Yeah.
there. And the bar has
So
to
you're not
flex.
looking at the bar, you're looking like.
Yeah. I ain't thought about it. I look at the bar to make sure my feet are in the right spot. I'm not in a good place until I flex the bar because my butt's a little too high, which is where I want it, but that's the right thing. Lats back. Hips.
Damn it.
So let's you can feel it, right? You can
Yes.
tell.
Like that.
Yeah. Now create that tension, you know the drill. Hips through. Better.
Better.
Yep.
Not perfect, but better.
Not perfect, and that's okay. But we know what we were doing wrong. We were trying to sit too low, and then it's gonna be all quads, and of course it's gonna be 2 pieces
Yeah.
where you're tipped forward. You have to. What do they call? You're a crane to lift it, not a.
Yeah.
You don't squat it up. Just the thing's in the way of your knees. It's gonna jack you up. It'll force you to go forward, and that's what I struggle with.
Do you do conventional too? Yeah.
That's where I struggle. Is I try to get too low, and you have to tip before it can leave every time, and then you're out of position. So it's better to just start higher and pull it like you should have, because what you'll see every single time from that side view is the bar won't leave until you're there anyway.
Yeah.
No matter how low I sit, the bar is going to leave the ground
Yeah.
at the same point. So if I sit too low, then I'm just going Okay, now I'm going to pick it up. So the only reason I saw it, I couldn't see it from the side because the plate hides your shins. I came to the front and I saw how forward your shins were. I was like, okay, that's what's going on. She's just trying to sit too low. You know, like, how could I deadlift this?
Yeah.
It's through my legs. I have to.
You have to do it in 2 parts.
Right, you have to. There's no other way. 3 more.
Okay.
I want you to do singles.
Okay.
So you're going to do one, you're going to set it down, take 2 steps back, and then just reapproach. practice even how we set our feet and where we see the bar and all that stuff, okay? Kind of sunk down a little again. You're thinking about it, and your brain is telling you quads are strong. Let's get down there so I can use them. Don't listen to that bullshit.
Okay.
Sit back into a little higher hip, a little more vertical shin, and pull it. Let's go. There you go. Get that bar tight to you. Lats.
So much better.
Yeah. Take 2 steps away. Don't even undo your belt. Do it. Do it again.
Wait, I'm like lightheaded.
Oh, okay, never mind. Wait a second. If you're about to pass out, that's a different story. I don't want you falling unconscious. Catch your breath. Sorry. Wait, I'm gonna die.
I have super low blood sugar. Is that, or low blood pressure?
Low blood pressure.
Yeah. I have blood sugar too.
You felt good. We got that high position. It's totally good. Lats. Now we put that position with pulling the tension out, and that's gonna fly.
Yeah, that's
Because
what
that one you
better.
were a little kind of Yankee.
Yeah.
Not bad, but you could hear it. But that was really. Oh, battery's dying.